welcome into Penchak Sports Network for night 2 of our Kiski area football kickoff week. It is our second episode of this week series. I'm glad you guys came back to see another one. Now, with these episodes being short, like 15 minutes and under, you are going to want to make sure that you kind of have it ready a few minutes before 7 o'clock, because if you get on a few minutes after 7, you're going to miss the main chunk of it. So just try to get there a little bit earlier, because the episodes are shorter than I thought originally. So tonight, again, we have another interview. We'll go over the schedule real fast. So tomorrow night, Wednesday, it'll be another player interview. Thursday starts at 7. Thursday starts at 7, like the rest of this. It is our football podcast. So the first chunk of it is going to be our podcast episode for football. It'll get you all ready for the WPIAL season, everything you need to know. Somewhere in that episode, we'll have our exclusive coach interview. I'm not going to reveal when we're going to put it. You're just going to have to stay and watch. And then Friday, our big event of the week, the Kiski area Lift-A-Thon, that starts at 5 o'clock. So just so you know, do not tune in at 7 on Friday. You'll miss the whole Lift-A-Thon. So I know I advertise start at 7 all week. That's mostly correct, but not fully. Friday, tune in at 5 for the Lift-A-Thon. The stream will start about 10 minutes early, so about 4:50 to 4:55, somewhere in between there, the stream will start. You can go on YouTube right now. You'll be able to see the links. You can start waiting at any point in time. You can also go on Facebook to find the link, and you can go to our website, the link tree, everywhere. Anywhere that's Penchak Sports Network, you'll find the link. Actually, take that back, not Twitter. You won't find it, or on X. You won't find it on X. I think, that's not all the info. Our last one, our bigger event, we said it last episode, on September 1st, it is the annual We Serve First Pack the Park game at Kennedy Park. I want to say this is the 5th or 6th year doing it. It'll be a little different this year at 3:30. Leechburg and Apollo Ridge will face off. Norwood and Kiski at 5, 4:45, 5. Just a few minutes after the Apollo Ridge game. That's about all for that. Hosted by the We Serve First Foundation. If you want to learn more about that event or the We Serve First All-Star Classic in December, go to their website at jamthegym.com. It's a great website. You'll be there for a little bit, going through all the tabs, reading all the fun info and stuff. So definitely check that out. The first football game is on the 28th of August. That is obviously a Friday, 7 o'clock. The Cavaliers travel off to Gateway. That should be a fun battle between them. Last year it was close all game. I picture the same this year, so definitely tune in. That's the debut of Kiski area football on PSN, so you definitely don't want to miss that. That'll be our first ever broadcast on football, so you'll have to let us know how we did. If you go to our link tree, there is it is entitled Rate Our Performance. You can go in, you can give us a little feedback on what you thought of the broadcast or any of the other broadcasts you've watched on Penchak Sports Network. But that about wraps it up for our opening remarks. We will send it into the weight room of Kiski area for our night 2 interview. We'll see you guys in just a little bit. Welcome into the weight room for night 2 of interviews. I'm here with Tegan Shirley. Tegan, tell us a little about yourself.
I play wide receiver and strong safety, and I will be a senior this year.
Nice. All right, so we'll move in. Question 1, give us a quick recap of last season. How would you describe the way it went?
I think last season went really well. I mean, we lost a few close games to like Gateway and stuff, but we ended up making playoffs. We lost the first playoff game, unfortunately. That wasn't what we wanted, but I still think it was a pretty successful season.
How did you feel that playoff game was on Halloween? Did that bring the energy?
I thought it was awesome, yeah. I mean, people still showed up, and there was a lot of energy at the game.
Yeah. Looking back at last season, what do you think was the team's biggest accomplishment, and personally, what was yours?
The team's biggest accomplishment, I'd say just making the playoffs. Kiski doesn't tend to make the playoffs every year, so that's good for Kiski football. And my biggest accomplishment was being first team all conference, and I was like second on the team in tackles, I think. So
Nice. During this offseason, what have you done to improve your game and help make this team better?
I mean, we've been lifting since the season ended. I mean, I've been in here every day, and then going to the field every day on the weekends with Coach Lander, just always working on my game.
Nice. Looking back at your first 3 years of Kiski football, how have you grown as a player and a teammate heading into your last season?
I mean, to start, I've grown taller and I've got a lot bigger. And like for the game, I've got so much smarter. Like being in this like Coach Bull's scheme for 2 years now, it's really helped me on the field. Like putting everybody in the right spot and becoming a leader.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of Coach Bull, you have a new head coach for the second year in a row. What's the experience been like? How have you adapted?
When we got Coach Hall the first year, it was pretty tough coming into like a cold college atmosphere. And then Coach Bull kind of kept it pretty much similar. I mean, it's nice how he kept it the same.
Yeah. Kiski moves down to Class 4A this season. How do you think that gives this team a better opportunity to compete for a WPIAL championship?
Oh, I think it helps a lot. I mean, we don't have like a 5A team with the numbers, so moving down to where we should be, that helps us be able to compete a lot better than the previous years playing 6A teams and the good, like really good 5A teams.
In the whole classification, what would you think is the hardest team or best team in there?
The best team, I'd probably say McKeesport.
McKeesport?
Yeah.
With a new section that includes McKeesport, Indiana, Hampton, and Shaler, how do you feel about the competition?
I think we'll be able to compete really well. Like we've been looking forward to this for so long, since January, since we were lifting, and I think we're ready to go out there and win games.
You winning all 4 of those games?
Of course.
What do you think is the team's biggest strength heading into the season?
The biggest strength, probably our offense. I mean, we have a lot of guys coming back on offense. Our quarterback, running back, 4 guys on the line, just graduating 3 receivers. But I think our offense will be electric this year.
Nice. What are your personal goals for this season, and then what are the team goals?
My personal goals, I would like to break the all-time receiving record at Kiski and get first team all conference again. And the team goals, we ultimately want the WPIAL championship, but a playoff win that we haven't got in over 30 years would also be really amazing.
And what younger players have impressed you the most this offseason?
For the sophomores, I would say like Ashton and Levon, they're huge. They've been working really hard this year. And then the freshmen, SJ and Todd, they're super strong, and I think they'll be able to help us out this year on the varsity field.
If you had to describe this year's team in one word, what would it be and why?
I'd probably say driven. We want it bad this year. Everybody wants to go make the playoffs. Everybody wants to win. We have a lot of energy at practice, so I think driven is a very good word.
Is there one game on this year's schedule that you're especially looking forward to, and why?
Shaler for sure. They beat us in the playoffs last year. It was a chippy game, and I think we should have won in the playoffs, and we can definitely get them this year.
One last question for tonight. If you could send one message to Kiski fans before the season starts, what would it be?
Just show up, come to every game, and you guys will be surprised on how we are this year. Roll Cavs.
Well, that wraps up tonight's interview. Have any closing remarks?
Nope. Thank you, Nate.
Thank you. Thank you for tuning in tonight, and we will see you tomorrow for another interview and Friday for the Lift-A-Thon. All right, and welcome back to the studio after that. Did you guys like our day 2 interview? I thought it was pretty good. Tegan Shirley, a safety for the Cavaliers this year. It's his senior season, so hopefully he can do some big things and see if he plays collegiately. So that's all we got on tonight's program. We hope to see you tomorrow night for our last single interview, but don't forget about that Thursday night interview and then the Lift-A-Thon on Friday. And so that wraps up for tonight's episode. We'll see you tomorrow, Wednesday night, for our player interview, our third player interview. That one's going to be good. You don't want to miss it. But until then, we'll see you.